Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. This is Altai Range Rush Defense. I'm going to do my best here to stave off the attackers because this is a very open set of mcoms. It can be very tricky. We're going to jump in the MBT. I'm going to go over my thoughts and give you guys some tips potentially that you guys might be able to utilize next time you play this map, whether you're in a piece of armor or not attacking or defending. The first thing you're going to notice is off the break, this is a wide open area. And look at the map on my right hand side, the mini map. They have all of that free space. If you're an attacker, get this left flank. It's my right flank, but your left flank. It is a gold mine. There's so many hiding spots back there, and you can get established with engineers. The one thing I want to do off the gate, not so much kill everything in sight, but keep their piece of armor in check. Keep their infantry in check from getting around us. So I'm going to pop APS here, active protective system. That shell did no damage because the APS ate it. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to chase this kill or not, so I'm going to give a long drive and an abrupt start, then do it again. If he's got the HE shell, which has a very slow trajectory and very large arc, that make me very hard to hit, let alone with the Savo shell, because there is some elevation right next to me that shades part of my tank. So again, I want to keep their tank from establishing a presence, and more importantly, not letting these guys get around the right side of me, because that can be an absolute nightmare. Not to mention the high ground is an absolute nightmare. So what you're going to find is you're going to find people that have their blinders on as the attacking force and defending force as well, saying, oh my gosh, there's a million infantry there, just pull up a little bit, you might catch a nice little angle. So these two containers to my left do not blow up. You can use that a little bit to pillar if you're in trouble. This building does. But the good news is it'll eat a rocket, straw, RPG or two before it does blow up, so you can use that as protection, as I will. Looking at my hit markers, that is a lot of stuff coming back to us, so here you're going to see me kind of try to use this building as shade, get a little bit of a repair job, and now you see we've got big time trouble. We've got people parachuting in, and we've got engineers getting on this right flank, which can be an absolute nightmare for you as infantry, and especially a tanker. The last thing you want is for them to push back in this side, because then they're going to start spawning on each other, multiplying like little rabbits in the springtime, and it's not going to be a good time. That's how this round can quickly end. This first set of mcoms can be over before it gets started. If their tank gets a decent push and the infantry get a decent push where I'm at and beyond, it's over. Now there's a nasty cross angle set up because you'd have infantry where I'm shooting at now. You've got all my friendlies to my left, and look at all those guys in the hill. They've got no cover from that backside that I'm trying to eliminate now. It's an absolute nightmare. So that all gets wiped out. Your piece of armor gets pushed back here. And here you see me trying to shade because I'm not sure if somebody's got a line of sight on me with another law. And I've got tank coming in. So I'm going to try to pillar as much. Only peek when my shot's available. Back up into cover when it's not. And meanwhile, trying to pay attention to the mini-map and make sure that I'm not getting surrounded, flanked, C4'd, the whole 9 yards. Because there's a lot of nasty things that can happen to you on this map. Not to mention, they have derp bikes. That's right, dirt bikes. They can throw a couple C4s on there, fly it over the hill, and jump on you with it, and it's over. There are so many filthy ways to die on this specific map at this specific mcoms with an MBT. So here you see our infantry when chasing that right flank. Now we're going to mess up some people's angles. So a lot of these attackers are saying, well, we got this big clump of infantry in front of us. We're safe right here. Elongate those angles, elongate the defense, elongate the D. You know what I'm saying? So that helps you. You get these nice clearing waves of 2, 3, 4, 5 people because they think they're safe because they see all the infantry on the mini-map. But what they don't account for is big, quick movements. That's the one thing a piece of armor can give to you, whether it's a tank, an LAV, or even an AMRAP, is these big, long movements where you create a new angle and they're like, wait a minute, where'd this guy come from? Oh shit, we need to get out our engineering piece, our rocket, our law, or SRAW, or they're not engineers and they're going to die very quickly. So as I see that dirt bike get behind me, I see some more stuff on the mini-map. I'm going to quickly back up. I like to think of myself as the last line of defense when I'm tanking. I'm never the first guy up the field, the farthest guy up the field in rush, because it's just going to get you instant gibbed. You're going to attract all the attention of all the engineers and the tank, and you're going to die quickly. Doesn't matter what you have or how many reps you're getting, you're going to die. So I like to help keep the map under control, and that's a primary role that I play when I'm in a piece of armor, is trying to control and manipulate the enemy pieces, manipulate their movement, get them to retreat, bait them into a worse position. And here you see some more pillaring with their enemy tank who's staying back. And again, it's not about chasing kills all the time. A little bit earlier, I got their tank down really low, but it's not worth chasing that kill. He's got to repair. Because what happens sometimes when you chase, you put yourself in a bad situation. There's engineers waiting, and you've got no solution other than to just simply roll over and die. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Altai Rush gameplay in the first set of MCOMs, and hopefully some of the stuff is helpful for you next time you are either attacker or defender. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and have a safe and very happy New Year all across the world.